Man. What's up with y'all, man? It was mad comments on the pod last night. It was mad comments on the pod last night. They wasn't even letting me see them because y'all was saying some real stuff. Like I seen somebody said how they trying to use the media to control us. It's just all another way to control us. That's true, man. That's true. It's all a control thing, and when you really break out of the mode that they try to put you in, that NPC mode, you really see like it's people that's stuck in this shit, bro, and they think that paying these people money and like they think that paying they basically like paying their taxes, paying bills to these people, they feel as though that gives them a self worth, like that gives them a self high when they pay these people taxes, and it's like why didn't the people in the Revolutionary War feel like that? You ask somebody that and they don't understand, they look at you like you crazy because it's like going against the grain. And I know this might sound cliche, but going against the grain is absolutely crazy nowadays. It's not even a thing. Like it's becoming less and less and less a thing. Like in New World Order, everybody do the same thing, and they get mad at you for not doing what they doing. So like I could just be living my life. I could be perfectly fine over here, but if I'm not doing what you doing in New World Order, you feel as though that I'm crazy, I'm weird, I'm this and that and the third. Whole time, my life is way better than yours. I'm not in debt. I don't gotta worry about a whole bunch of crazy ass bills. Only bills I don't want to be worried about. Only thing I want to be worried about is where I'm gonna be laying my head at. Where my son gonna be laying his head at. Y'all really focused on 30 million things that y'all subscribe to that y'all don't even want to be subscribed to. Then y'all complain about it, and then you want to get next to the next person and complain about it as well as a coping mechanism. I don't have no coping mechanism for nobody. It's either do what you got to do, which is invest in this capitalistic society, or you got to shut the fuck up and be a worker. That's some of y'all. That's the only thing some of y'all ever gonna be, man, is a worker. That's it. If you really want to be out here, bro, making millions and billions of dollars, you gotta invest. You gotta take a chance. You gotta shoot your shot. Working at a job every goddamn day to get paid once a week is not shooting your shot. That's not making an investment. That's not shit. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to tell y'all to tune in later, man. It's one of them information videos, informative videos about the next video. I want y'all to tune in later, man. We might be able to be reacting to something, depending on where my time is at and all of that. But I appreciate everybody who tunes in, man. For real, yo. Everybody that tuned in, that's helping my channel with the likes and comments and getting me into the algorithm. I appreciate it, yo. For real. More than y'all know, man. For real. They don't want this truth to get out, man. It's showing me like when I be going back in my live chats and I be seeing people saying real stuff, and they make sure they block that shit, yo. They make sure that I don't see what you said, so I don't say it on the live stream because they know I read my comments. I'm gonna say it on my live stream. You know what I'm saying? So if you said something real profound, they gonna block it. So for future reference, when any of my subscribers or my supporters or anybody that comments on my live chat, when you comment on the live chat, you gotta dress it up and make it seem good so that they don't block the live chat. If you don't, and you say like something real raw and unedited, they gonna block it. Cause like dude was saying on the last video, it's all about control. Somebody else said, somebody else said the two-party system is dead. And I wanted to elaborate on that too, man, because it's like, bro, I haven't been alive long enough to say the two-party system is dead. I only lived through Democrat reign. My first My first real Republican reign that I understood, that I could see and digest was Trump. Bush, I wasn't old enough to really see and digest what Bush was doing. But the only Republican reign that I was able to really digest, like I was able to see and digest Barack Obama. I was able to see and digest Joe Biden. Who else? Like really, I was able to understand what presidency was through Obama. You feel me? I appreciate y'all, man, for tuning in for real. We're gonna be going live again soon. We're gonna be live again real soon, y'all. I appreciate y'all, man, for real. I might get something to eat. Then I'll probably be live again. It's not gonna be a late live either. It's not gonna be like real late. But yeah, like I never really seen Republicans. When I seen Republicans, the first time I ever really was able to be affected by a Republican reign, Trump was president. And what was the worst thing that happened? I got paid through a pandemic. Like that was the worst thing that happened. So it's like, how can I say, oh, Republican is this and that and the third? I haven't lived through a real Republican term as an adult. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see what it's like. If Trump don't follow through with the platinum plan throughout these 4 years, and nobody, you know what I'm saying, looks out for my people, because we the ones that really need. It's not even that we need the help; we need the compensation, because we were working for 400 years for free, and that affected our community. Just like it would affect your community if we were to stop everything and make your community and your group of people, your phenotype, your race work for free for 400 years. People saying, "Oh man, it doesn't matter. That's so old." Like that's racist in itself. Saying it doesn't matter, it's so old. That's racist in itself. We don't do that for 9/11. We don't do that for the so-called Jews. We don't do that for none of these people. But we do this to black people because people is racist towards black people. They don't like black people. FBA Black Americans. Like even everybody, our identity is constantly being stolen. So when we say black, people think you talk about Africans, Caribbeans, this person, that person. Nah, bro, we talking about FBA Black Americans. We can't even have our own phenotype, our own, you know what I'm saying, our own niche, our own thing, because people have gotten so used to stealing our identity and stealing what we are and who we are. Nobody cares though, but when it comes to a Caucasian group of people, everybody cares. It's the biggest hypocrisy ever. No, to mankind, how Black Americans are treated. They don't even want to release Black Americans' real history because they know that if they release Black Americans' real history, the whole world, forget just America, the whole world will go into an uproar. And it's crazy because in the East and Russia and stuff like that, in the other parts of the world, these people know, you know what I'm saying, that Christ Yeshua Hamashiach was a black man, yada yada yada, this and the third. But only in America do white people come first, and white people was discovering shit. White people didn't discover shit, bro. White people just got here, man. Like I was saying in my last videos, white people just got here. Like they just got here, bro. That hurts them. Go tell a white person they just got here and look at their face, look how they react. They gonna have a mental breakdown because they don't understand that they, like a lot of the white people that's here now today, they don't understand that you just got here. You just got here, bro. It's not like y'all people been here for years and years and years. And I'm not saying you shouldn't have no say so. I'm just saying like the reason why y'all people did what they did is because they just got here and they was fiending for respect, but they didn't know how to get it in the right ways. So just like a little brother, a little sister, they acted out and they did malicious things so they could get their way. That's just what it is. It's not a motherfucking we're not just saying this for our health. We saying this because it's the truth. We're not saying this to cope or something like that or be a victim. Like a lot of white people think that black people be saying this to cope or be victims, or that's not what it is. The reason we're saying this is because we want to be compensated for working for free. Don't you understand that, you idiot? A lot of white people are idiots. They don't understand that, bro. You could be an idiot and have a doctorate and have a master's and all this. Like you could be a full blown idiot. That doesn't mean shit, bro. That's some more racism, some more I'm white and I say so. So because I gave somebody a piece of paper with my name on it, that deems them as intellectually smart. Like nah, bro. Nah, bro. If we're gonna do this world peace shit and this diplomatic shit and United Nations shit, we're gonna do it the right way. And if not, we not stop calling yourself this great free country because you're not. You're not. You're no different from North Korea. You're no different from North Korea. You're no different from this place, from that place that's doing people wrong and doing genocide and all that stuff. You're no different. You're no different. Why? Because you're doing the same shit that you telling people not to do and that you're persecuting people for. Y'all doing the same shit to us. So what are y'all talking about? Oh man, we this good free nation. No, y'all not. Y'all not. Because y'all never paid people for making them having them work for free. It's not like people around the world. This was happening around. They always try to make white people always try to make it seem like, oh, this was happening around the world. Nah, it wasn't happening it wasn't happening in the state in the circumstances that it was in that time. In that time point, it was the technology was too advanced. 1700s, 1800s, all of that. The time frame, it was too advanced for people to just be out here working for free and to be slaving. Every groups of people had money, a sense of, they was coming up with currency. They was either trading and stuff like that. If black people were able to do that, we wouldn't be in this position that we're in right now. We'll have a whole empire. But it wasn't forced to have an empire because on just to have an empire you gotta have people on the bottom. So they made us the people on the bottom. They made us the slaves. They did that to us and genocided our people and raped our people and put our people under so much terror to put us in place so that we would work for them and be under them for free. What what don't y'all understand? Don't y'all understand that's all of that concentration camps, Hitler. Oh my God, Trump is Hitler. Bro, I don't want to hear that. Andrew Jackson is Hitler. Andrew Jackson is Hitler. He's 10 times worse if you ask me, and he's more scarier. Motherfuckers talking some Hitler deleted all these people, man. It wasn't even that many people on Earth. Andrew Jackson knew what he was doing. He was trying to come up with world domination. That was his whole thing. World domination. They was just doing it in America. It wasn't in Europe. What difference does that make? No difference. So it's all right because it's in America. Like, come on, man. Let's really look at how these people move, bro. A lot of y'all don't want to look at really look at our history for real and look at how these people move in real life. Y'all don't want to do that because y'all know that's the right thing to do. Everybody don't want to do the right thing. Everybody don't want to do the right thing, and nowhere, and this was prophesized. This prophets have talked about this for years and years and years and years down the line. They have talked about this happening. Black people being put on boats, having to work for free for years and years and years. This is in Deuteronomy chapter 28. Read the whole Deuteronomy chapter 28. I know a lot of y'all not avid readers. I'm not making fun of you. I know my subscribers because my subscribers is intelligent. My supporters, the VI crew, they is intelligent people. For real, for real. If you look at my last live, the live before this one, my last live stream, just look at the people in that chat. Them people is intelligent, bro. They know exactly what's going on in the world. If you're not an avid reader, it's not gonna hit hard for you. You gotta be a reader. You gotta understand. To understand what's going on out here and not be an NPC, you gotta be a reader. You gotta be somebody that's thirsty for intelligence, that's thirsty for history and all of that. If you're not thirsty for this shit, you're not really looking into this shit, learning this shit, you know what I'm saying? At all times, not even just your spare time. You know, you're not gonna know what's going on. You're gonna be lost in the sauce. So many of y'all caught up in y'all jobs and all of that. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, and you know what I'm saying, but you are caught up in your oppressor's work, in business. You don't know your business. You don't know your history. That's your business, your history, your people. Come on, man. It's literally white people still profiting today. And the easiest analogy I can make is the slave masters had a big ass house with multiple rooms, bathrooms, big ass field, big ass property that black people tended to and built. When it was all said and done, these people are selling these houses, this property, this all of this land. They're selling this stuff and making profit off of it when they didn't have no contribution of building it, putting it together, right? This is where the disconnect come in when they switched families up. It's not even like, oh, they switched families. No, they made a mother go this way to that state, and they made a father go to another state. And they put them on different plantations in different cities and split up families. There wasn't no FaceTime. There wasn't no calling. There wasn't no, you know what I'm saying, phone calls and cell phones. They split these people up and split up our families for a reason. So they put us in these unfortunate situations and miseducated us in school all the way up until today for certain reasons. It's a reason why they did this stuff. And then